In what will surely go down as one of the most explosive moments in recent South African political history, seasoned politician Gwede Mantashe stunned Parliament yesterday with remarks that left the chamber in utter shock. Known for his straight-talking approach and long-standing role within the African National Congress, ANC, Mantashe didn't hold back as he openly accused President Cyril Ramaphosa of corruption in front of lawmakers, opposition leaders, and media representatives gathered in the National Assembly. The session, initially scheduled to discuss budget allocations and economic strategies, quickly spiraled into chaos when Mantashe, appearing visibly resolute, addressed what he called the systemic rot within the highest echelons of power. For decades, Mantashe has been a prominent figure in the ANC, serving as Secretary General and later as Minister of Mineral Resources and Energy. His bold accusation carries immense weight, given his insider status and decades of experience navigating the often turbulent waters of South African politics. Eyewitnesses report that the chamber was immediately silent after Mantashe's words. Some members of parliament exchanged bewildered glances, while opposition figures seized the moment to press for clarity. The level of corruption that has been tolerated, even at the very top, can no longer be ignored, Mantashe declared, his voice echoing through the halls. We are not just talking about mismanagement or administrative failures, we are confronting corruption that undermines our democracy and erodes public trust. And yes, this includes the office of the president. Mantashe's statement is unprecedented not just in its severity but also in the context of timing. The ANC, which has already been grappling with internal factional battles and declining public confidence, now faces potential turmoil from within. Analysts are quick to point out that Mantashe's allegations, if substantiated, could ignite a political firestorm, threatening Ramaphosa's leadership ahead of the upcoming 2026 general elections. Following his statement, several lawmakers demanded immediate proof of the allegations. Mantashe responded by referring to numerous instances of questionable financial dealings, opaque business dealings, and decision-making processes that, according to him, prioritize personal gain over the nation's interests. While he stopped short of producing documents in the chamber itself, he vowed that further details would be submitted to parliamentary committees for investigation, signaling that this is far from a mere political stunt. The reaction outside Parliament has been equally intense. Social media platforms erupted within minutes, with citizens expressing a mixture of outrage, support, and disbelief. Some hailed Mantashe as a whistleblower, calling his courage refreshing in a political climate often characterized by secrecy and inaction. Others accused him of opportunism, suggesting that the timing of his statements is calculated to weaken Ramaphosa ahead of critical ANC internal elections. Political commentators are already dissecting the potential ramifications. Mantashe's move could embolden other ANC members who are dissatisfied with the current leadership to speak out, potentially escalating internal conflict. Opposition parties, particularly the Democratic Alliance, DA, and Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, have seized the opportunity to call for formal investigations, public accountability, and, in some quarters, calls for the president's resignation. What makes this moment even more remarkable is the contrast between Mantashe's previous public image and yesterday's performance. Historically regarded as a stabilizing force within the ANC, his credibility stems from decades of service and a reputation for pragmatism. This makes his public denunciation of the sitting president all the more shocking, as it signals that even loyal veterans within the party may no longer be willing to tolerate perceived corruption. As South Africans process this seismic political development, the key question now is how the ANC will respond. Will Ramaphosa address the allegations directly in Parliament, or will party leaders attempt to contain the fallout behind closed doors? How will this affect public trust in the ANC and its ability to govern effectively? And most importantly, will Mantashe's bold move inspire a wave of transparency and accountability, or will it deepen divisions within a party already under immense scrutiny? Gwede Mantashe's bombshell has irrevocably changed the political landscape. In a single, electrifying statement, he has forced South Africa to confront uncomfortable questions about leadership, integrity, and the future direction of its ruling party. For now, the nation watches with bated breath as the drama unfolds, aware that the coming weeks could define the trajectory of South African politics for years to come.